space. We are from planet Earth, a small blue, green and white jewel hanging in the vastness of your unknown realm. The sun beats down on regions of the Earth by day, and the moon reflects the light of the sun on its rocky surface at night. The land is carpeted by plant life, surrounded by oceans. Earth is a world governed by light and time. We pass through moments in time, constantly moving forward but never backwards, because it just doesn't work like that, and we're not sure why. Sometimes in our minds, we live mostly in the past or in the future, and we don't always notice the present. We measure our time by the light. When the sun rises, a new day begins. When it sets, the day ends. We measure years by how long it takes the Earth to complete its orbit around the sun. And we measure distances in interstellar space by how long it would take us to travel there at the speed of light. The Earth breathes through its oceans. The water cycles and shifts around the planet, finding its way from the greatest oceans and the mountain glaciers into the tiniest rivers and streams. The waves crash endlessly on the rocks and sand, inhaling, exhaling, constantly in motion. The mist rises to the sky and the clouds let it fall again. The rain breathes life into the land. Where there is water, there is life. We struggle to understand how space and time really work. Somehow, we are living in the past, the present, and the future. There are dimensions we can manipulate, dimensions we can pass through, and dimensions we can only theorize about. Everything gets more complex, even grander, and more unfathomable the further we move away from what we know. We can't fully explain how the physical world works, and yet all physical properties in our universe function elegantly and seamlessly. The way we see the laws and the form of the universe is based on what we know here. We estimate that there are 100 billion stars in our galaxy, each orbiting, growing, transforming as time passes. Our brains have 100 billion neurons, each seeking new connections and ways of being, transforming as we age and as our environment changes. We look to space and see a new frontier, a grand realm that we barely understand but seek to explore, categorize, make sense of. And there are still frontiers here in Earth itself. The deepest trenches of the ocean, the highest peaks of the mountains, the most distant deserts and forests and caves. The more we learn, the more we realize there is much left to learn. There may be at least one planet for every star in the universe, but no one has found life except here. In the colossal, barren hinterland of space, there is a tiny speck, a planet that is home to the immense beauty of nature, of humankind, of life. And life truly is extraordinary. It is fragile, unspeakably beautiful.